Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. And one of the reasons why I'm back here again, because this is a word of caution for everyone. And the word of caution here is to be leery when someone contacts you, act, asking you to make impulsive decisions that's going to affect your finances and your well being. Here's what I'm referencing. A while back, well, let me start here. I read an article a couple of days ago about a man who got involved. Well, let me say it this way. He met someone who introduced him to a crypto website where you invest money and then it grows your money. And he thought this person was helping him. He thought she was helping him to grow his money. And he told the details of what happened. When he first invested, he made an impulsive decision to invest in this so-called crypto site. And the first time he invested his money, he doubled the money that he put in. So it incited him to invest more, a larger portion. And when he did that, the person in question stole his money. It's some kind of site that have you to so-called invest in this crypto, and it's really not what you think it is. And the second time he invests a large sum of money and it stole his money, and when he went to sign on into that site, he was shut down. And the person, his money, and everything was gone. And I'm telling you this story because this happened to me about a few months ago. Someone came on my Facebook page and befriended me. And thank God it didn't happen. And she introduced me to this crypto situation. And I thought, because she was a friend of somebody else, but actually what she did, she must have gotten into somebody else's account and made it look like she was a mutual friend of a friend of mine. And she befriended me, introduced me to the same crypto thing situation, and she asked me to invest. But tell everyone, I don't do things impulsively anymore. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. And so what I did is asked a lot of questions. She was very kind of impatient. Just invest your money, very impulsively. And I don't make decisions like that. And I thought about it and I said, I have to take my time to think about this. And the fact that she was getting upset about it and rushing me and contacting me every 2 days, etc., I decided against it because my intuition was going off like a fire siren. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And when I decided no, and she tried to convince me, and it was a solid no, she disappeared off my page, off of everything. And I thank God that I listened to my intuition and I took my time and I didn't invest because it's the same crypto scam that I read about with this guy a couple of days ago. The same exact one. So people, I'm using that example to tell you to be careful. If something doesn't sound right or seem too good to be true, or your intuition is going off like a fire engine, telling you, hold up, back off, listen to your intuition because there are a lot of scams out here today, and people are using these scams not only to scam the elderly, but to scam younger generations too. And they have a sophisticated way of doing things. But like for me, I look for details of everything that I do and I take my time, and they get impatient with me and move on to someone else because I'm not going to just jump into something and I don't have all the details. And that's another way that you can take your time. Take your time with things, find out more, research these things because you can lose your money. And I've been looking into these things, and a lot of elderly people get caught up in this and lose their life savings to these scams. So before you invest in anything or something doesn't sound right, investigate. And it's okay to do that because you don't know what you're getting into, and it can cost you a lot later on. That's the message. So if you get any mail that sounds like a scam, investigate. Do not invest. And then if you see it's a scam, report it. I had one more like that happened to me about a week and a half ago, telling me that they need to verify my credit card information for a purchase that I made at Best Buy. I don't, if I make any purchases at Best Buy or Walmart, usually I do those things in person. And the appliance or the electronic equipment that they said, I didn't purchase it. And they wanted me to contact them at a number that was listed in their email. I didn't do that. I just go and search on my own, get the number to Best Buy customer service, give them the information from that email, and I found out it was a scam. Now, had I called that number, they would have asked me to verify my credit card information, and they would have stole um, my money. So be careful of what you do. Listen intently to the details and look at the details of the situation, because it's going to tell you 9 out of 10 times if this is a scam or not. And never invest your money into something when you don't know what it is. That's what I came back on to say. Please beware, people, and don't be quick to jump into situations where you don't have all the information. Pass this information, this video, along to other people who need to definitely hear this message. And I'm just sharing this with others because they need to know so that they can hold on to their possessions, because there are a lot of scams out here today. Thank you for listening to this message, and I will get with you again in a few days. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Bye for now.